Alright, welcome in everybody. So far nobody's here, but who's ever watching this later? Alright. So we're going to try and clear this area here. All the objects. I think we need that blue one for something, if I remember right. So I don't want to throw that down the hill. So I think I'm just going to kind of stack these off on the side here. So they're out of the way, but they're still somewhat easy to be grabbed. Actually, I could probably use the small crane to move the rest of those now. I'll try and keep these up here. Hey Marty, welcome in. How was your Friday? Mr. Richard, welcome in as well. How are you doing? How's your Friday? I am doing well today, Richard. Thanks for, I was going to say asking, but it's not really asking, it's just saying. So far, so good. Hope it stays that way, yeah. Hey, Matt. I just noticed it changed all you guys' names. When did that happen? Like, now it's everybody's handle. No, you're good, Richard. I didn't notice for both Marty and Richard because your guys' names are the same, but for Matt's, because I remember Nathan always says Akimoto on Twitch when Matt would watch over there. A bit back of this, Zing was talking about it yesterday. Zing was talking about what? Matt says, yeah, I have a different Twitch name, it's my gamer tag, but you're right, it should say Mateo. Yeah, they changed the... Oh, the name changes. That must have just happened, huh? Because I streamed on Tuesday, I didn't notice it. Maybe it was there and I just didn't see it. I don't know. Maybe they're slowly rolling it out, you know, over time everyone will get it, but yeah, it's different. Alright, I think that might be it for... Oh, I forgot the anchors out. Do it all the time. That might be it for that part. We gotta move this still. You keep making more bad decisions, eh? I mean, the only thing is with that, Matt, is that no two people can have the same handle. Whereas two people could have the exact same name. Like, there's like... I remember I counted one time. There's like 160 or something people who have the name Gaming with JJ, so there's a lot of them. So the odds of me running into the same person is pretty low, but like if somebody wanted to, like they could change their name to my name and then impersonate me, you know? Not that I'm big enough to do that, but I'm just saying like you could have two people, if somebody wanted to impersonate you or Richard or something, they could take your photo. Obviously yours has your like actual picture on it, but you know what I mean? They could take your photo. Oh wait, hang on, I think I gotta adjust my voice a little bit. I forgot I had to do something at the start here. Let me bring, I think it's a little bit low. 1 second. You guys might want to turn your volume down. There. I think that's where I normally have it at. But yeah, at least this way everybody's got a different name, I guess. So you can't really as easily mistake them. You could still easily mistake them if it's like 1 digit off or something, but oh shoot. We're going. Did I? Oh, I didn't put out the anchors, did I? Huh. It saved us though. Funny. Well, let's get rid of this track. But the DLC's going pretty good so far. We're not very far. I think we're 8%, it said when I loaded in. But you can tell where the contaminated areas are. I think I'll try and slide this off. I was making a big pile of rail cars down there. We'll see if we can add to it. But how are you doing, Mr. Rex? He says, where'd it go? Please give the like a crisp high five. And Richard said, yeah, Zing said it's probably YouTube doing that so they can weed out the bots. Oh yeah, could be. Zing's a pretty smart guy. He probably knows more than I do. There we go. Hey, Bill Ray, welcome in. Rex says, what's YouTube doing? Get rid of bots? I think, because, I don't know if you've noticed, Rex, but it says everybody's handle now instead of their actual name. Forgot to put the ink this way again. Looks like that one, deliver objects, like 700 meters away. I don't know if they're like slowly rolling it out or if it's there for everybody, but I just noticed it. I saw Richard and Marty and their names were basically the same name, just like yours. But then Matt's is a little bit different, and I was like, oh, they changed that. Oh, it's way back there. That's the track, okay. I don't know how well that'll ride on here, but we'll try it. Billy Ray says, this is a fun map. I'm 75% done on my save. Have you done the other one, or this is the one you started with? Hey, Jake, welcome in. I am doing well today. How are you doing? I didn't think I'd be able to stream today because we had somebody coming over and doing some stuff, but apparently they were done at like 10:30, and I was like, oh, that works out. So, if I'm able to, I will, but I didn't think I would. Honestly, I was just going to edit some videos. I have 2 videos to edit, and I was like, okay, we'll just do those, you know, when we got some time, but didn't end up doing that just because they left early enough. You're on 55% on washout, okay. Which one do you think is harder? Snake, welcome in. Because I think it was, I thought it was this one when I played on public test server, but I didn't really play either of them all that much. This one just felt a little bit harder at the start, but I could be wrong. If you're about halfway through or more on both, you probably have a better idea. I think Snake said that he thinks washout, or wait. Yeah, I think washout might have been harder for him. But I think he said he's not sure too. Been playing both on and off. Very nice. Mr. Maddie, welcome in. Let's get some W's in the chat for Mr. Maddie. He's been a member now for 8 months. That's awesome. If anybody else has one, let's see him. Rex, you probably got one. Matt, you probably got one. Let's go left. W, Mr. Maddie. The one you're on now, it's the barrel that sucks. Oh, okay. Woohoo! Rex for 16 months. That's crazy. Like, it probably feels like a long time, but for me it doesn't. I don't know, it's like, you know, Matt's been here for 8 months now. Rex has doubled that. That's It just doesn't feel like it's been that long. It's wild. Matt says, cookie time! But it's for a girl at work. That's pretty funny. Feels like last month, right? Matt, I'm not sure if you were here. I think you either missed or showed up right at the end of last stream, I think. But I was saying in the last stream that I finally did get Seafarer, which is from the makers of Construction Sim. This probably won't ride very well. Oh, shoot. And I've tried it. I've only played for about a half an hour so far. I've been pretty busy. I've been gone the last couple of days. And might need to go over the wall. Or spin it, maybe. Let's try that. But yeah, I know you were asking me about it a while ago, so I figured I would mention that. I wonder if I just drive like that. If I just drive a little safer, maybe? Just around the corner. There we go. But it's been pretty good so far. But there's also a docked demo, so the people who make this one and SnowRunner have a new game coming out called Docked, which I downloaded the demo for. I have not had a chance to play it. I will do that over the weekend because I know that's definitely a limited time thing. The Docked game will come, or the video for that will come out over the weekend because there's actually a time limit on it, because how I got it was through a like content creator website. Oh no. And so they have a time limit on how long after they give you it before you can, or when you have to have it posted. Oh my gosh. I have not heard anything about Road Kings, Matt. I think was it last year? I'm trying to remember what. So for roadcraft, I know they came out with something in August, and then I think it was all the way till like February when that's when they came out with the play test for it or whatever. I don't know if they'll do something similar this time, but they also announced Road Kings in August, so maybe they're following the same playbook. Maybe, maybe not. Which means probably in like 3-4 months we'll probably hear something more. Okay. But yeah, hopefully I can try them both. Get some more playtime on those. The demo will probably be fairly short just because it's a demo. But with Seafarer, that's the full game. Or at least it's early access, but, you know, it should be the full game. So there might be a lot of stuff to do on there. When I played it, I only got the first, basically, starter boat that they start you off with. But then you get a choice between two different ones, and I chose one. I haven't played with it yet, because, like I said, I only played for about a half hour. So I got to that point, and I was like, if I keep going, it'll probably be like an hour, or, you know, hour and a half video or something, so I'll probably just cut it at a half hour and then make another one. Silver Tiger, welcome in. We got Zeb, welcome in. How are you guys doing? Bill Ray says, the thing that sucks with the washout map is you cannot use bridges. It's blacked out, didn't know if you knew that. Is that... No, I'm on Contamination, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, actually I know that because I saw it. From what I heard, there's not a lot because it's really early access. Yeah, I haven't got very far into it, but I know there's like a, basically, it's like a driver level from SnowRunner. and you have to have certain driver levels to unlock ships, but I think you also have to go with different, like, career path kind of things, it looks like, because it gives you the option to have like a cargo ship or a police boat. Like you can be doing escorts, or you can be doing like cargo deliveries. It looks like you can do both. Like you have to, you know, I shouldn't say I don't have to, but you can buy both boats, but they're like, obviously they offer like separate missions or whatever. So yeah, it's just kind of different. I think this is where I wanted to go. And then down to the left. So yeah, we're doing good. Hey Dustin, welcome in. Did you hear about Bisbound? No, I don't know what that is. Oh, Busbound. Yes. I don't think I really would enjoy that game. I think that's from Saber as well, right? Or is that... Yeah, I think that's Saber. Oh shit, I forgot I got turned off road. Snake says, geez, so many games does Saber have that I don't know about. They have quite a few actually, because they do some, like, zombie games and stuff too. Zeb says 3 and 1 more in the pipeline. See if I can... Oh! That was a fail. Yeah, let's see if I can detach that. There we go. Not quite as bad of a fail as I thought. I was actually kind of hoping I could take that corner and just have it hit the pole and slowly turn, but I guess the sand pile caught. I didn't notice that. Yeah, I don't think I'll really enjoy Busbound. Like, if they gave it to me for free, I'd probably play it and just see how it is, but... Yeah, I don't think, it doesn't sound like something that I'd be too interested in. Says, yeah, that's Saber's. Astragon's bus game is called Bus Sim. Okay. They're just copying each other now. What kind of game are you guys gonna make next? I think we'll go with the bus game. Yeah, that sounds good. We'll do that too. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Let's do single point attach maybe. Go like that. Oh, what if I... Actually, let's do this. If I do single point, but then I move it to the other side, might work a little bit easier. I haven't played SnowRunner in the last couple of weeks because I've been playing this. I just don't really know where I'm at. Oh, I didn't know there's an attachment point right there. That's interesting. Alright. I probably should have shortened up the winch rope, though. There, I can tell the front end's lifted up a little bit. Matt says still playing SnowRunner, to be honest. Not had much time, but would like to. Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat. Oh, crap. I don't think we're getting that. Oh, maybe. Nice. I thought we wouldn't get that save. Saber should change their name to Copycats. Hopefully now that, that it seems like Astragon and Still Alive, I think that's Studios, is each working on a bus game that can cater to different markets, I think. Arcades, bus, and sim bus. It's just kind of funny that they're sort of working on the same game, or like same theme or whatever. I want the back of it to get up just a little bit, but it's not working. There we go. Rex says they're like even making their own ATS, yeah, with the Road Kings. That's what it seems like. I mean, they're very similar. They said it's going to be a strictly on-road game, and they have a lot of the same, like you're an owner-operator in the company. I mean, it'll have natural disasters. That's kind of the only difference that they've shown so far. I'm sure it'll have more, but yeah, it's pretty much ATS or ETS2 with their own spin on it. So far, not Truck Sim has been able to... Oh, nobody's been able to beat the quality of ATS. SCS, who makes Truck Sims, but they've been at it for more than 20 years, yeah. It's crazy, isn't it? I remember when I saw like the original release date, it was either for ATS or ETS, or maybe ETS2. I was like, dang, they've been working on that game for that long? I mean, I guess every 3, 4, 5, 6 months, whatever it is, they'll put out a new DLC. And alright, let's detach that. I think that's close enough. Yay! Okay, we got a warning here. Certain types of cargo can be damaged during transportation, resulting in smaller bonus reward for completing the task. Keep the cargo intact by avoiding rough terrain and driving carefully. Okay. Matt says, hopefully better disasters than farm sim tornadoes. Yeah, those are not very good, are they? They're a cool idea, but if you have it at like a really slow speed, Matt, the tornado will just sit there and like nothing will happen. Forgot I gotta do something quick too. There we go. But yeah, I've reached out to them about Gold Mining Simulator 2. I haven't heard anything back. Let's see what mission we gotta work on now. Oh, we got a lot of stuff to move out of there. That must be this one, huh? Oh, yep. Bonus reward for all this. Sweet. Rex says, I still haven't had a single tornado in FS25. I think I've had... Well, no, I don't think I have either, actually. I've had hail for sure, like I've seen hail show up in my fields. But I don't think I've actually seen a tornado either. I saw it on Scott's stream one time when he was streaming, and 3J's. 3J's had like 4 of them, I think 4 in a single month. And I'm like, how is that even possible? I thought they said there was like a limit of like 1 per year. I remember them saying that. Oh, shoot. I didn't know I could back into that and push it up. I suppose it's a blue one. Snakebite says, Starlink announced gigabyte internet. There is your SnowRunner cargo mission I was talking about. Oh, this one, okay. Let me change this to multi-point. Oh, I suppose I do gotta be a little bit more careful with these, huh? If I want the bonus reward. We'll see how much damage they can take. I thought that would damage it, to be honest. I mean, we bumped it a whole bunch, getting it out right there. I'm gonna try and scoot this over a little bit. There we go. I cannot secure that cargo? Really? That's interesting. So the strap doesn't work on these ones. Busbound looks to reap... Wait. To reap sim physics, while arcade is not as... drawing with the fare boxes. So you're saying one's more of an arcade, one's more of a sim, I think. Yeah, I suppose I'll just try and drive it in. I kind of am curious to see how much one of these would be worth if it's 100. Like 100% bonus reward. I don't know if it tells you individually or not. Matt says, sorry, back, had to get the door. You're good, Matt. I haven't read the last 3 that you've wrote. I'm trying to stay on the tracks here. Welcome in, Deluxe. How are you doing today? What did I miss? Oh, not much. I just tried to load this up and not damage it, so we're at 100% still. Do I just drive it in? I think this is the right thing, isn't it? Okay, yeah, I think I just have to unload them. Okay, so Matt said, also they kill bunches of trees, but sadly no way to fix them or cut them down. VarmSim really missed a logging opportunity there. Alright, we're still at 100% with no damage. Crap. Oh, I didn't even notice this was optional to deliver those. Okay. Telemena said the new DLC is making Roadcraft morph into SnowRunner 2, which is a good thing. What do you think? Me and Nathan have had this conversation before, and I think we're kind of on the same page with, like, it would change the way the game is played a lot. Because, you know, the main hardship in SnowRunner is just getting stuff from point A to point B with the tough terrain. But if you could just, like, you know, say I have to go all the way across to that over there, like, there might be some tough roads going around, but you could just build a sand hill all the way across here, you know? And, like, it would make, like, some people would really enjoy that, but it would just make it a lot different. Or, like, you know, say if I had to go through these trees, you could just beeline it, cut down all the trees and stuff, so it would just be weird. Like, you could dodge all of the hard stuff. It might take you longer, because you'd have to pour a lot of sand for this one, and you have to cut down a lot of trees for this one. But it would just make the game a lot different, because, like, everybody would take their own route. You know, there would no longer be, like, a main road that everyone traveled. Whereas in SnowRunner, pretty much everyone travels the same roads because there's no other option. You can't just make your own path. You can't, you know, pour down sand, and you can't... Oh, wait, maybe it's those smaller ones. It is the smaller ones, isn't it? I didn't need this thing at all. That's not the right thing. I see. Getting ready to eat lunch. Meatloaf, sweet corn, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, and green beans. That sounds good. So we might be able to fit all these in here then. I'm gonna park this. I'm gonna try and grab my bigger crane. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that I'd like to see, Matt. Like, I know from Expeditions there's some stuff that I'd like to see too, but I guess I don't know. I think it'd be hard for them to mix all three and get, obviously you're never gonna make everybody happy, right? Like, there's always gonna be some people who disagree with how you did something, but yeah, I don't know. There's a lots of things that they'd have to implement, and I don't know how they'd be able to make them all work. You know, like for example, for Expeditions, they have, if you have spare parts on your vehicle, you can switch them to another vehicle. Or, you know, in SnowRunner, if you have spare parts, oh, go down. There we go. If you have spare parts in your vehicle, I'm gonna switch to that and actually just pack that. It's just that one vehicle that has the spare parts, you know. If you use them all up, you can't like switch them to another vehicle and then like, you know, switch them back to the vehicle that needs it or whatever. So I don't know, that's a cool feature. There's a lot of them, a lot of little things like that that I think that they could play around with. I think the tire deflation would be good, but it's just way too overpowered in Expeditions. Oh no, don't flip over. Oh great, it's gonna be upside down, I guess. Or just laying down. Oh wait, now it's starting to flip. Can't tell how high up it is. There we go. But there's like the drone, the drone from Expeditions. I wouldn't like, especially when you can like drone drop yourself fuel and stuff. I feel like that's just way too overpowered. Can I grab this one? I can. Okay. I'm gonna try and back up. Gotta go now. Hope you all have a fantastic weekend. See you later, Mr. X. Have a good weekend. Peace and love. Matt says, super hard to mix all three, just so many mechanics, but it's a great game. Yeah, they all have their own different stuff. That's kind of cool. I don't know why. It kind of reminds me of like the old Assassin's Creed games where they would try something in like, say for example, Brotherhood, and then they would come out with something totally new in Revelations, and like some of the stuff would carry over, but a lot of it was just like different random. Is this one stuck on the tracks? Oop. Oh, it is coming off, I think. What the heck, it was just having a good view, now it doesn't show me. It feels like it's stuck on the tracks, to be honest. Oof. It's getting close. I guess I brought it back to a decent spot. No, I don't need to lift it, Matt. I was just trying to get it out of the way so I can get closer to the other one. So, actually I might be able to just drag it all the way back into the yard there. But there's enough space to drive around, so that should be fine. 11 likes, 19 watching. Give JJ likes to support his channel. Thank you, Snake. The one thing they need to do is make maps not linear. It would be nice to start as Expeditions map at any order. Same with roadcraft. Yeah, that's true. I don't know why they do that, to be honest. Like in SnowRunner, they have it where you can go to whatever, right? Oh, oh wow. They're like in the. Oh whoa! Push that vehicle out of there. Try and slowly scoot this back on. Oh dang! Those two took a big hit. Down to 66%. Okay, let's try and drop. Oh, one took another hit. No, we're gonna lose all the bonus reward on that one. Oh, am I not even moving? Oh, there we go. Oh, I think that might be getting us. Let's try and put those back out briefly. Yeah, I think we're good now. Whoa. Yeah, we got stuck on something. Yeah, I don't know why they don't allow you to go to whatever map you want. Like SnowRunner, you can. Obviously, there's going to be some seasons that are harder than others, but they do allow you to go to whatever region you want. Since there are multiple map regions, sometimes you can't go to the second or third map or whatever, but... This is probably going to damage him again because it's going to bounce around. Whatever. I guess we'll just leave it. This is what I like about roadcraft, along with the base stuff. Yeah, it's just cool that they have interesting, like, new and different stuff to try. I want to take out the front of this, like this thing, but it might make it too... Oop. Might make it too back heavy and tip off again, so I'll just pick them up like that. But I do like the bridge building from roadcraft. I like that better than the Expeditions bridge building. If they could somehow figure out how to make it so you could build roads, build bridges, like actually want to explore like in Expeditions, or maybe they... What I've always said, like even before I knew about Expeditions, is I think they should have a map, or at least like parts of maps, which are like so restrictive that you can't really get through with any kind of a big vehicle. There's only like, you know, 10 scouts that can fit through out of like the 30 or whatever it is that they have. And so you have to use one of those 10 to get through, and basically forces you to do some scouting. Some people might not like that because they don't want to be forced to do anything, but I think if they had the map similar to Expeditions, where it's like, you know, there's a lot of big hills and stuff like that where it is really, you do want to explore it. Because SnowRunner, you can pretty much get by without exploring anything. I don't want the objective, I want the vehicle. There we go. Alright, so this might be actually perfect. I don't know if it breaks it down based on how much damage they've taken, or if it's just like one lump sum price. But we have one at 33%, one at 66% and 2 of them at 100%. So as long as we don't take any more damage, we might be able to see all 3 of the prices. And then obviously if we hit one of them one more time, we'd probably be down to 0. Hello, Mr. Singh. Welcome in. Drive by like. Appreciate that. Hopefully your meetings go well. It is Friday after all. Agreed, Snakebite NJ. I think it's coming. And on some maps it does have like one of them with the mountains so hard to get up. The scouts are the best. Oh yeah, the Colonel, when you go to get those barrels in the top right corner, that is very difficult. Snake says, I think they will let you go where you want with more added maps. You can go to the DLC maps from the beginning. That's true. Yeah, they didn't have a restriction on that. So our main objective is transport barrels of chemicals to the loading station, and then this is optional, deliver the cargo safely. So you just have to deliver these barrels. I guess if you destroy them all, they don't care as long as they get there. Whatever. Okay, so there's no breakdown. 18,000 though, that's a really good payday. So yeah, before I was working on filling in this bridge over here. I will do that more after off stream, I think, because I want to make a nice road through here. This bridge is too small, and I don't have any big bridges unlocked. Might be a later thing, but I've heard you can get metal ones. I don't know if you can get concrete on here or not. I think Ian might have said we can. Let's track that. Wow, that's really far away. What about this one? Oh, okay, cool. I accidentally grabbed the wrong thing, but I did deliver one of the things that we need. So there's one here. Is there one there? It doesn't look like it, but it says there is. Oh, the train car? Oh, cool. Okay, so I gotta bring the train car back. And then... That's why you can't take it off the tracks, Matt. Train car's apparently used in the mission. So I gotta grab this, put it in the train car, and then drive back. Yeah, that's very well paid. 18,000. That's crazy. So I need to dash. Best of luck with the stream. Thank you, Matt. Can you double up on the wooden ones, like overlap? That's a good point. I don't know if you can. If you could kind of fill in that gap then, couldn't you? I would guess you probably can't, but I haven't tried. I keep forgetting to put the anchors away. I was thinking I was going to grab that, but I think I'll just drive this back and go get it. Because otherwise I probably have to spin the crane all the way around to have a connection point back there and just be a bit more of a hassle. Oh, I have it in low. So why is it going so slow? Still gotta go fetch another generator as well. Oh wait, maybe... Do all three of these need to be brought into this zone? That might be what it is. Yeah, I think that is what it is. Okay. put that one right there. Let's grab this one. I think we'll just leave it right on the end here. That should be good. It looks like it's fully in. I'll turn it just a little bit, hopefully. There. Put the anchors back. Go grab that rail car. I just remembered, somebody told me that I should play the docked demo today. Totally spaced on it until right now. Like, dang it, I should have played that. Oh well. I kind of forgot that I even had it, because I downloaded it right after I ended last stream. Dock looked like good fun. Have you tried it, Zeb? Or just from what you've seen? I think Snake might be the only one that I've talked to that's played it. Okay, let's put that down. Crap. Just watched it. Okay, that's what I thought, because you said looked, but wasn't sure. Yeah, it even says deliver train car to the loading station, because we delivered all the other objects. No, don't roll off. Ah, crap, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. Well, I might be able to push it in, actually. Might be easier. Yeah, Snakes is probably easier to push it. I think so. Look at it, it's running. It's going faster than we are. We're slowing down over all these little bumps. Now we're catching it. Finally. Okay. 9,000 for that. Almost 10. 9.5. Pretty good payday on that one as well. I just realized that I missed Deluxe's other one. He said he's after lunch going to start up a live stream, which is very nice. Visit the Old Hermit. I guess we could do that. Do we have any vehicles around? Sort of scout vehicles? I don't think so. Probably the closest thing we got. Okay, where does this road go? Oh, okay. Forgot where I was for a second. Oh wait, the mutt needs to be unlocked? I don't think I knew that. Vehicles, oops. Oh, I jumped back to the garage and see. I don't think I even knew that, Snake. Let's see, shop. Oh wait, scouts. So it's kind of cool that it says it has kit. The Armiger Thunder Expedition. Did I pass it? Oh wait, no, it's probably in the rusty section, right? Oh wait, we don't have a rusty one here. Where would it be under in the store? Maybe it just doesn't show up. Let's see, let's go back to garage. Oh wait, rusty ones. Well, I didn't know that. Thanks for letting me know that, Snake. We did chop down all the trees in here, making this turn a little bit easier. I probably should work on making this a little bit more easily traversable here. Because, yeah, right here there's a big hole in the ground. That was not how I was expecting to go around that, but okay. Oh, I think I need to turn another bridge here, don't I? I think it might be that one. Snake says, the Moco is deeper in water but has smaller front tires and back tires, which I like. Yeah, it's been a little bit since I've used it. A couple months since public test server. Oh, whoa. Huh. Snake, have you collected all of the toy cars on this map? If not, there's one right up in front of us to the left. You see these little things here? There it is. Oops. I tried to hit the brakes and hit the gas more. That's one of them. Let's see, does it show up on the map? If we go to resources, yeah. It's one of the yellow toy cars. Kind of skipping out till the end, gotcha. Okay, so this is the one we gotta turn. Excuse me. I lied, it's the one up above here. And actually, this might already be turned. It looks like it might already be facing the right direction. I wonder if I could just drive up here. I feel like I could. Nice. Oh, there it is. We do need to turn it still. Snake says, no, you can't. Oh, never mind. Detach. All the wrong buttons. This is kind of in a weird spot, this bridge. Like, you're way back in the middle of this area where there's, like, nothing else around. Like, it just doesn't make sense. There's not a road here. Oops. Whatever. I think I tried this before with the smaller truck and we were unable to turn. One of them. I'm assuming this will not turn. We can try it, if it can even reach. Which it cannot. Alright. That's not too far, I'll just use this one quick. Yeah, we'll get the big crane out. I know this one can do it because that's what I used on public test server for it. Although I don't remember if I turned that one or this one. Or maybe both, I don't know. I probably should have turned around so I'm not driving super slow. Yeah, that was a poor choice, just driving backwards all the way across. Mr. Snakebite, are you going to be streaming tonight or sometime over the weekend? And does anybody else have any plans over the weekend? Ooh, I wonder if this metal will collide with it or not. I don't know. Could make it more difficult. Oh, no, no, no. Back up. That was almost bad. I tried a snow runner parking brake. Okay, we still got a little bit of room. That really can't reach? Am I supposed to go to the right? Can't see what's going on anymore. Oh, there we go. Oops, squishing our car. Oh, I bet you if I backed it in, it'd get a little closer. I'm gonna try. I was way behind on this stream. You're good. Wow, I can't reach that one. Hello from Sweden. Welcome in. That's a long ways away. Alright, I'm gonna turn around. Actually, I might be able to... Looks like there's no barriers on the side right here. I might be able to turn in here. I know we have some Swedish viewers, but we don't usually get them in the chat. They're just like watching and lurking, you know, they don't ever say anything. And of course we don't know, as the creator, who's viewing the content unless they say. Comments or live chats. But that's pretty cool. I went to school with a kid from Sweden. I'm trying to remember his last name now. Oh, Larson. That's what it was, Larson. It sounds pretty Swedish to me, but I don't know. I'm going to move this one a little bit more out of the way. There we go. To be honest, without Kelly, it's kind of dead, as the management had given up on you. Or as if the management had given up on you. It does feel a lot more like SnowRunner without Kelly, doesn't it? It's kind of just you figuring out what needs to get done and doing it. Whereas before, Kelly would tell you what, you know. Am I able to fit out of here? I gotta go up. There we go. I think we got it. Barely. But yeah, I know, Marty, we've talked about it before. I'm a fan of options. I like that they added Kelly. I like that they also gave you an option to mute her if you didn't want. With, oh, maybe this one has to be done with a mission. Because I'm pretty close to the edge there. I'm about as far as you can get. I bet you this one has to be a mission to get across. I guess the only thing I could do is lower it. Yeah, that's gotta be a mission. There's no way. Okay. Or it's bugged? That could be. Do you remember if it's like some kind of a mission or something? Nice, Larson is very Swedish. My name is Johansson, if I said that right. They did just release a patch. I mean, I could go back to the main menu quick. Let's just try it, I guess. Yeah, it could be a licensing thing. I would have liked to have seen them had her do some more dialogue, even if you don't like it, you just mute it, but whatever. Otherwise, we'll have to build a big sand pile across. Or one of those skinny little bridges. We do have trees, though. Yeah, it's not showing up for me. I think that one might be, like Snake said, either bugged or from a mission of some sort. I guess we won't be going that way for it. I could probably go down this way and then try and go around, I guess. Wait. No, yeah, it'd be down and then up this way somewhere. Unless there's a... I don't think there's any kind of a crossing over here. Let's see. So I knew about that one. I just noticed there's like a house way over there right above our car. Or something, some kind of buildings. Yeah, I don't think there is. Okay, well, I guess I'll try and take the long way. Let's see what happens. Oh, I think I just got myself stuck. Wow, we got the back of it wedged right between there. Oh, there we go. Snakebite says, I'm pretty sure I pulled all the bridges, but I don't remember as I did it on PTS. I think, I might be wrong on this, but I think on PTS I did that bridge. And then I remember being like shocked that it worked. And then I'll be like, oh, well there's another one over here, let me go do that one. I think that's what I did, but I might be wrong. I'm pretty sure I pulled them both and they just worked too. But yeah, here you can see off on the right we got our truck with a bunch of logs. And we actually have some more logs cut down that are not in the carrier there. So there's one that we missed, and then there's a pile of them right here. I just remembered too, we gotta fix this bridge as well. This is what I was gonna work on off stream, but I just haven't. I was gonna pour that and make a nice road across there. So for now we'll have to use this little rickety bridge, I guess. And see if we can find a way going to the north. Because we're basically driving the complete opposite direction of where we want to be going. But I think we have to go this way for now to go around, or else pour a bunch of sand, which is an option as well. Okay. Kind of looking if I can turn through here somewhere, maybe here. If I could follow the tracks, that might be a... That looks like the... Oh, there's a gate there and it's closed. I think. For sure I have to get on the other side, because we're not getting in with this side. This is a pretty steep hill. Jeez. Snakebite says, I'd put a fat wooden bridge there as there's a lot of trees there. Yeah, I don't have the wooden bridges, or the fat ones, though. I only got the scout one and the wood one, which are both thin. I don't have the wide wood bridge. Can I push this through? Alright, cool. Oh, wait, what? That is not where I thought I was. Wow, okay. Well, I guess... Yeah, never mind. I thought I was in a totally different spot. I thought this was like new territory. I guess I just haven't gone that direction yet. You know, I was gonna go to the right, but I think I'll just go left. It's more open over here. Oh, did you complete the entire thing on PTS, Snake? You have not played it on the normal version yet? I can't remember. Somebody told me last week, or maybe it was this week actually, when I played on Tuesday. They said they used metal bridges, and I can't remember if they said you either get wide wood bridges or you get concrete. I think you get one of the two. I can't remember which one though. But I don't think you get both. Snake says that is correct. I think he's still talking about when I asked if he completed it on PTS. I guess I could go down to that substation. I was going to see if there's anything to the north of that. That's funny, Marty. He says, okay, I think it's no wonder nobody can drive a Hummer, because there's always broken down Hummers all over. And then in roadcraft, he says that He thinks the people cannot drive trains because there's broken down trains everywhere. Huh. All the walls are fully up. There's no place to get in. Oh, hang on a second, guys. All right. Yeah, it's very funny and very true, Marty. Okay. I don't know which direction I should go. I know I gotta go north, but I don't know if this will take us there. I guess we'll try. I just gotta get down to the water's edge and then I can see if or where there's a better crossing area. Whoa. Kind of like this road. I don't know why. It really reminds me of a logging road. Little trees everywhere, stumps, kind of going up and down, swampy. That looks bad. Yikes. Looks like the road curves around to the left anyways, so let me just go over here. Gonna just bypass that. Okay, here's the road. It does loop around, but there's some other stuff here, I guess. Now we're headed north, which is the direction we want to be going. Area revealed. Oh shoot, is this a peninsula? It looks like it, doesn't it? Yeah, because when I was taking this cliff edge here, it looked like this road just looped back around and went that way. What is that? Alright, well, we're going the wrong way anyways. I'm still on Deluge in my main game. Still got Sandswept and Kernel to deal with before I tackle the expansion maps. Hello, Rose. Welcome in. It's easy when you guys, your names are the same. I know I said that earlier, but... There's some people who's, like, I forget what they call them now. Your handle is way different than your name. Because I no longer see, I don't know if it's the same for you guys, but I no longer see your names, I just see the handles. But I'm doing good, Rose. Hopefully you are as well. I was planning to stream today, but then I didn't think I would be able to because we were, doing some remodeling stuff and there was somebody over here in the morning. I thought they'd be over here for most of the day, but apparently they were able to do everything that they needed to do in like about 3 hours. So they were over here from like 7:30-ish to like 10:30 or something. So I was like, okay, well I can still stream at 11, 12, whatever. Oh, that's right. I remember running into this one on PTS because I had to give it a smack a couple of times. And I think I ended up flipping off of it. Keep rolling, keep rolling. Ah, see, it got jammed in there because we can't turn this now because that one's right in the way. And that's why I was surprised to see you, and I didn't miss it. Yeah. Yeah, I just, last night when I heard, I was like, oh, okay, well, I probably won't be able to stream then. So I was like, yep, I guess no stream tomorrow. Typical, the last 4 weeks I've been trying to, and then, you know, one of my overslept, so that's on me, but, you know, I'll sleep later if I don't have to stream. Oof, this is gonna be tough. Yeah, I felt bad because I'm like, man, it's been 3 weeks that I haven't streamed twice. Like, it's almost becoming the normal that it's going to be one time a week. Alright, let's detach that. Hopefully now I can give a little more pull on it. It's going pretty good, Marty. I went out there this morning because, like I said before, we had a false ceiling. If you guys know what that is, it's basically like those little ceiling tiles you see at, like, you know, a doctor's office or a school or like something like that. We had that in our house, and it was a really popular thing back in like the 70s or 80s or whatever. And our house was built in the late 70s, so makes total sense why it's there. Oh no. Well, I might have some trouble getting out of this one. And so we ripped all that out, but now my parents wanted to, like, paint over it. And not just like a normal paint, you know, like some kind of like a sealant, you know. Anyways, and so I went out there today, and the person had painted all of the ceiling. And I kind of forgot about it, but I guess my parents had mentioned that they're going to replace the carpet too, because they're just going to replace everything. Because the house is old and, like, it needs it, you know. But I went out there and the whole carpet was like black from the paint. And I was like, oh my god. Like, because they sprayed the ceiling, so all the paint just fell back down on the carpet. So it's kind of funny because there's like a towel that was on the floor, like just a regular bath towel, and there's just like a huge clean spot where the towel was, and it's just kind of, you know, there was like a bucket on the floor and there's like a big circle for the bucket. I don't know, it's just kind of funny. But yeah, as soon as I stepped out there, I'm like, oh, I am gonna need shoes to walk through here now because I'm gonna get paint all over my feet. Am I really stuck? Bummer. I think I might have got myself stuck, guys. So I ran back in my room and got a pair of slippers. I never wear slippers, but I've gotten gifted a couple of times for like Christmas or something. I was like, I guess I'll use these. There we go. I think that's it, right? Or is that the same spot we were stuck before? It's so close. That's why I said you could not climb that rock path earlier. They don't climb rocks well. Yeah, it's a bummer. There we go. I think we got it. Awesome. Yeah, so it's just kind of funny, the whole carpet. I mean, you can tell that there's like color underneath it. Like, it's not just pure black, but it's like, I don't know, it kind of looks like someone like started a fire on it or something, you know, like it's just like charcoal kind of looking everywhere. It's not charcoal, like it's just black paint. Oh. But yeah, it just looks funny. Like the whole floor looks like it's been burnt or something. But yeah, I guess I was just a little bit taken back because I forgot that they were going to replace the floor, and when I saw that I was like, oh, wow, I just didn't think about it, I guess. Close was making it to that gas station. Gas station? I don't think I'm gonna be able to move this thing. I think before I had to use a big crane. Like I might be able to sneak it. Maybe, but... Oh, here, I got an idea. Pull. There we go. Because now we're on the other side of it, and hopefully we should be able to push it a little bit easier. Although I don't know if I'll be able to straighten out in here at all. Might not be able to. There we go. Oof. You don't have a Tuz? I do have a Tuz. I have every vehicle that you had before this update. I'm gonna try and push this off the edge. Oh, that short? Yeah, in SnowRunner. That was so close. It started stuttering at the end, and I was like, no, please, just go a little bit farther. We're almost in the zone. Every time I think about your renovation, I have to think about your dust allergies. Yeah, they haven't bothered me yet, actually. It just seems like every once in a while, a couple of times a year, I'll wake up and it's just like super bad allergies. I know I'm allergic to like something with dust and cats. That's the two things that I know. Oh man, this kind of sucks. But Snakebite says it does a little bit better off-road. Yeah, I probably should have used it. This was just the closest vehicle. I'm not even sure if this is really moving it. It doesn't feel like it is. I just got to get the front end to turn a little bit. Because I can't really push the back much more. I don't know, let's try and push the back off, I guess. Maybe it can slide under there, I don't know. Might be able to sneak it. Alright, now I think it's pushed all the way up against it. I probably should just go get a bigger crane, right? Oh, that worked pretty well, actually. You know what? I think I need a bigger crane to turn this thing anyways. So I might be wasting my time, although now I finally think I got it. Almost. Maybe just another smack or two. Maybe not. It's about to slide under there. There it goes. Oh no, it's still kind of stuck. That might be good enough to turn it, but I feel like it might be just enough in the way too. There we go. That's for sure out of the way. Okay. It is sad I do this on farms, and when I need to turn a trailer, it's stuck and just ram it. I do the same thing. It's usually easier than going to get something to attach to the trailer and then coming back and moving it. Let's see if this will turn or not. I don't know. I think it might turn very slowly, but I doubt it. I think it's probably just too weak. I'll try and like speed away from it and see if that works, but otherwise we gotta go get a big crane. Alright, here we go. It did make a noise like it was turning. I think it's slowly working, but it would take me like 150 tries. Actually, the more I turn it, the more it's going to get easier. Because it's more of a straight shot. That one didn't even do anything. Yeah, I gotta grease the bearings a little bit more. I think this will be a next time adventure. That one didn't do nothing. Alright. Well, I am going to see if there's anybody else online that we can raid. And then if not, we'll just end. So, let's see. We got 3 J's on. So, let's see. I don't know which one's vertical and which one's not. I have 2 streams going. We'll just do this one. Hopefully that's not the vertical one. Okay. Have you ever played Horizon Forbidden West? I have not. It's not moving, just making the noise. Yeah, could be. You getting your stream started? Very nice. Alright. Well, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you all have a good rest of your week. Or I should say weekend. I might see some of you guys around, but I will have... trying to think of the name. The Seafarer. I will have that video out over the weekend. Probably Sunday, because I'll probably edit it tomorrow. Yeah. See you guys later. Have a good rest of your weekend. Or start of your weekend. It's just getting started for most of you. And see you in the next one. Peace.